said it before and I'm going to say it again. The work is good because it exists. The work is good because you took it from your brain and you did something with it. That's enough. It's good. You're done. Go lay down. Do you know how many people have creative ideas that they never even gave a 5-minute brainstorm to? That they never even tried to be like, okay, well, what's the best thing that can happen? Instead of what's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? What if this actually works out? This crazy thing that I have set out to do, what if it actually works out? Like, wouldn't it be crazy if fill in the blank? And if you haven't already, I would urge you to practice that. That's something I do all the time. Like, that's actually the first thing I do when I first wake up in the morning. I didn't even know where this video was going, and now I'm giving you all my secret sauce. This is too much. But first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I pray, I read my Bible, and I have the nerve and the audacity to just say crazy things that I want to do. Is it gonna happen? Maybe. Is it not gonna happen? Maybe. I don't know. My job is not to make it make sense. My job is not to figure out the plan and the idea right now and how I'm gonna fund it, how it's gonna work out. My job is to think, what do you want to do? What do you want to pursue? If you had funding, what would you do? If you had the opportunity to go into a school, what would you do? If you had the opportunity to go into a new community, what would you bring into that space? I give myself uninterrupted thinking time. That's my magic. That's the secret sauce behind the work that I do. That's it. All I do is sit and I think and I talk to myself and I think some more. And then from that comes an idea and I'm like, okay, let me try it out. And some work and some fail, but I'm not afraid to try. I'm not afraid to be seen trying. I'm thinking about this because I I tabled at a festival today, and that's what I'm doing all summer. I'm doing art activations with kids. It's a grant-funded project, and I just got another grant to keep the work going. And it's just literally, it started off as I'm just gonna do this thing for 3 months, and then I'm just gonna be done. And now it's a whole research project, and I've gotten thousands of dollars in grant funding to do research and to build this out. And this is something that, through the research that I'm doing on the ground every day, I'm gonna have the nerve and the audacity right now to say that this is something that could inform school curriculums in the future. This is something that could inform civic engagement, how cities create programming to engage their residents. Like, this informs a lot, and I'm just putting seeds on the ground, right? Again, it's just like it's expanding every day, y'all, and it's scary, but I'm showing up. And today I had a moment where I was like, I'm really doing this. Like, like it's a specific feeling when like, you take yourself seriously. Like, you're like, I'm good at this, but you're like, I could be better. I'm not. Maybe you deal with comparison, or for me, it's just like, I know there's more I could do. I know I can continue to develop my skills, but I have moments where I'm like, I'm really actually doing this work. Like, people are really leaving me here with the kids, and I'm just kikiing with them. Damn, these kids can talk. Oh my gosh. And they're telling me their whole life story. They're like, yeah, I love to make this, da, 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 and I love to create. And they're using their hands. No phone in sight, no iPad in sight. They're talking to each other. They're making friends. They're introducing, hi, my name is, what's your name? Can you pass me this, please? Can you share this with me? Look what I made. Can you help me make this? You want to play around after this? Do you want to go look at this? Kids outside using their hands, talking to each other off the screens. That's what I do. That's my work. And I had a moment where I was like, I'm really doing this. Like, it was surreal. It was just like, no, this is actually happening. We are here. This is happening right here, right now. And I'm so grateful to be doing this work. I'm so grateful. It's such an honor and it's such a pleasure. And I say all that to say that I'm here because I had an idea. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I wish I could grab it, a sticky note from last year. On it, I wrote, "This is the idea that I have in mind. This is da 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 da." Because I had just an idea for my city before I even had a broader idea of like making a whole archive, taking into different spaces, conferences, events, festivals. I just was like, I'm gonna do this little project. I'm gonna gather a whole bunch of people. We're gonna take pictures. We're gonna put it in a gallery. It's gonna look cute. It's gonna be chic. Close it down. Move on with my life. And then I announced the project, and then I get to go to a soccer festival that's happening in the city, and the kids take over, and they're making cool stuff, and parents are making stuff, and young people, and I'm incorporating photography. I didn't even consider arts and crafts. It was going to be a photography exhibition. Imagine if I said, no, I actually just want to stick to this. There is all of this. I would have missed out on all of this if I said, no, I'm going to stick to what it was. I'm like, why is this thing becoming this? Is becoming that? And then at that event, I meet people that are like, oh yeah, I'm having a thing for next week. Come through. Wonderful. I'm having something. Come through. You should come teach a class. Wonderful. You should lead workshops. Wonderful. Come to my school. Boom. And the thing is just growing and growing legs and growing legs and growing legs. From an initial idea that I wrote on a sticky note, middle of last year, basically a year ago. And a year later, it has grown legs. It has developed into a research project, and I'm just getting started because I want to explore different spaces. You know, my county has a research grant where I get grants from my city, which is great. I'm so shout out to City of Soy. I love you. They've always supported my work. Always. I cannot talk cash crazy because as much as I talk about being in y'all pockets, I'm in y'all pockets because y'all allow me to be in y'all pockets. But there's like a greater county grant where it's like I could go to like different cities and different towns, like doing work across the country, doing work internationally, popping up in a different country and bringing my framework with me. Like it's becoming a thing. And it's because I had an idea and I just made it exist. My work is legit because I breathe life into it. My work is legit because I give it my time of day. I sit and I just think. I have hours and hours and hours of uninterrupted thinking time weekly. Some weeks it's like, yeah, depending on my schedule, it'll be at least 2 to 3 days a week. It's not an everyday thing, right? Because there's some days I'm just up and out. Like I have to run out the door, and that's understandable. But I would challenge you to do that for yourself. Once a week. Maybe plan it, maybe don't plan it. I don't know. Just say whatever, one day a week. Literally give yourself 2 hours. I promise you, 2 hours. And if you upset me, I'm going to say 4. Don't get, make it 5. But like an hour, 35 minutes. You know, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to take 30 minutes to just sit and think. Maybe you could do a little, or don't. I suggest that you don't. But if it helps, because there's thinking time and there's research time. Like if you're doing research, like your little YouTube, a little podcast, a little research paper, a little websites or Pinterest. But I actually just recommend thinking. Just sit. What do I want to do? Just write a whole bunch of stuff, whatever comes to mind, and then create a little mind map. It goes from this to that, and then this leads to that, and leave it. Don't come back to it. And then find something else to think about. And that's what has helped me. That's what has helped me so much, you know. I'm very grateful to be doing this work. Today I got the chance to, you know, tell parents about what I'm doing. I spoke to a parent who works for the public school system, and they're also in grant writing. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm a grant writer as well, you know. I want to get into grant making. If I got like a big body grant and I can like disperse that and fund different programs to keep educating children and keep teaching communities how to build their own archives. Like, it would be amazing. It would be such an honor and such a pleasure to do this work, you know? And so, yeah, I say all that to say that that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. I literally had that moment earlier today. I was like, wow, I'm literally here because I had an idea. I got some money to fund it. It's growing, it's expanding, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, I need more money, and then I got more money, and I just show up every day and see what happens, you know? So yeah, I hope that this gave you a little kick, that whatever the kick that you needed to inspire you to lean into the thing that you can't stop thinking about. There's something. That one thing you can't stop thinking about while you at work, you clocking into that 9 to 5. The thing is, you up late at night. It's there. Do something about it. Start small. You don't have to start big. You don't have to do something crazy. Start small. And I'm here to tell you that you don't even have to use your own money. How about that? So now you really don't have an excuse. What's your excuse now? You don't even have to use your money to start. But you should. Start off with, I'm going to make a video soon about in-kind support and how that's shown up in my work a lot. So like how you're able to like trade skills and services with collaborators, artists, or people in your network in a way that you don't have to spend money, but in a way that's mutually beneficial. You're building long-term relationships and everybody's kind of like benefiting off of each other's skills in a way that's mutually beneficial, you know? So I'm going to be talking about that soon, but that's been another thing that has enabled me to do the work that I do, is leaning on people and also sharing my skill set, you know? So I still have to say I'm very excited. I'm very excited for what I'm going to keep doing, y'all. I'm excited for how my work is expanding. I'm excited for things that are coming up. Again, just being at the festival today, some other opportunities popped up. And I said, girl, we link up. I'm going to be there. Because another thing is, once you show up, the work is like, okay, you're here. Let me take it from here. Cool. Thank you. You did your part. You made it exist. Child, I'm melting into the background, but you get the point. The work is good because it exists, because you made it. This video is good because I made it. It exists. And I hope that it helps you. It helps you and inspires you to go back to that idea that you trashed way before you even gave it 2 seconds. That idea that's hidden in your notes app, that's hidden on a sticky note somewhere. Sit with it again, revisit it, and just see what could happen. Ask yourself, what could happen? What are the possibilities here? All right. If you're around here, hi, my name is Lynn. I teach kids how to use their hands. I teach adults how to release control, and I teach communities how to tell their own stories. And I'm really good at it. So if you want to hear more about my journey, follow me, join us along here, child. We are a crazy bunch who melt into Zoom backgrounds and stuff. So yeah, thanks for being here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.